What's up, you beautiful people? I'm your host, the Danger Dave, and welcome back to Alan Wake. And I'm coming to you folks a post-commentary this time because as I was editing the audio for this episode, my cat Cinnamon jumped up onto my desk and accidentally deleted the audio. Little dickhead. So it was either redo the whole episode or redo the audio. And I just decided to do the audio as that was easier. And I generally don't like doing post-commentaries for Let's Plays. I like doing the commentary live, but in this instance, it just couldn't be helped.
What are you? No, don't! I'm sorry!
Well, that doesn't sound good up there. But before we head upstairs to see what all the commotion is about, we are going to pick up some supplies here. Some flares. And if you head on over to the kitchen over here, you can pick up some shotgun ammo, which I desperately needed. Because, I kind of used all of my bullets last time. I'll also be taking this coffee thermos that's sitting right here. And then what I'm doing right here is I was inspecting this fridge because it looked like someone pissed on it. It's gross. Anyway, let's head upstairs to see what all the commotion was about. Didn't sound good up here at all. First we gotta push this door in. Huh.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's something bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
That's a really good question, buddy. I don't know. Whoever he is, he's a terrible writer. Am I right? Alright, so we got all the ammo and stuff up here. Go ahead into this room over here. Ah, God, sorry for blinding you guys there.
Through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Alright, so we got a little more of the plot is thickening right now. We learned that Alan has written himself into the story by some weird juju. But alright, enough dawdling upstairs. Let's get out of here and hopefully head to the Anderson farm. Alright, so this guy right here, this is Danny.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Yep, so that was that guy's friend.
The front door was locked.
Thankfully, we have this good window right here. Go ahead, hop on out.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Yeah, but first a manuscript page.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Interesting. Now, as I was at this part right here, ladies and gentlemen, I remembered that you can actually go down to the basement section of this house. I don't know how I remembered. It was just like, hey, I remember going into the basement of this house. Just one of those things you remember. Alright, so it's just down here. Straight ahead. Straight ahead, David. There you go. And pick up some much needed flashbang and flares. And I'm not going to waste these flashbangs this time. And before you leave... Oh no, that's everything in this room. And then I went over here to check this out, this porta potty, and saw some toilet paper right there. That stuff is gold right now. Absolute money right there. Alright, let's get out of here.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Alright, now before you go any further, there is a coffee thermos by this tractor right here. So we'll be able to pick that up. You could hide it in plain sight, but I definitely saw it. Now this is another one of the more open areas, like when we were coming through the woods the first time to save Barry from the birds. So you can move around, and there's some places like this little cabin here that you can find some supplies in. So definitely stop off by these places right here to resupply your ammo, and I'm definitely not going to be driving that piece of shit again. That thing was awful. But just through here, you can find some ammo over here. Now, one thing that I am noticing rewatching this is it seems like you can hear somebody breathing in these houses. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I didn't notice it while playing it, but it's just something I just heard. It just sounds like somebody's breathing. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a psychological thing or intentional. But anyway, grab your batteries before you go. And head on out. And there's nothing else here. I was just double checking. Stick with the truck this time. Alright, and just past this little hill here, we're going to find another little overlook point right here. And there's a car there if you want to take it, but I'm going to stick with the truck. And the lightning is on point right now. Saw a lot of beautiful lightning crack in the sky, especially last night. Alright, so go on up here. Once Alan catches his breath, and you can find a hunting rifle, which I am going to pick up. Just because I have more ammo for the hunting rifle than my shotgun. And the hunting rifle is damn powerful in its own right. It's basically a one-shot kill. And there's also a radio here. I was just making sure the rifle had more ammo.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her.
So, they're definitely talking about Alice, but she's no longer in the woods. She's at the bottom of the lake. and suddenly taken. So go ahead and take care of these guys first. Take care of him. Ooh. I barely dodged a knife there. And take care of this guy. And then big boy right here, he is a one of the bigger of the taken. He's also, as I deem him, a charging chuck. So don't get ran over here. Alright, now that the riffraff is taken care of, we can head to the farm. Although first I'm going to do a bit of a loop around here just to make sure I'm not missing anything. That's exactly what I'm doing right here. But this road will just lead you straight up there, because see, there's that cabin we just entered. So go ahead and turn around right here. And then you just take this road straight into the right, and it'll lead you right to the Anderson farm. Jesus Christ. Alright, so up ahead there's going to be a lot of taking to take care of, as you can see. I suppose you could try and take care of some of them with your truck. But, I definitely didn't do that. You just gotta park it right here. And, continue on foot. And damn, that was close. Now, right now what I'm trying to do is run away. But I'm a little sandwiched. I got the, possessed machinery behind me and the taken coming up, from here. So, go ahead and use a flashbang on those guys. And then I'll, take a little his health and use a flashbang on him. That takes care of that piece of shit. And we just got some stragglers left. This guy can't touch this. Go ahead and take care of him. And we got a Speedy Gonzalez guy right here. And then we got a big boy right here. Nice. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Just take care of the big farming machinery behind you first, and then you can take care of the taken that come for you. Alright, so what's going to happen up right here, ladies and gentlemen? I was going to call it a part right here at this checkpoint, but the next part is just so fucking awesome that I just couldn't wait to play it. In fact, I played it twice. And so the footage that you're going to be seeing is from my second playthrough of it, just because it's just so much fun. Although you can't really, there's no checkpoint at the beginning of the fight. It just, once you finish it, it takes you to I think the checkpoint right before you finish. And so I had to play the whole level all over again to play this scene again. But it is just so much fucking fun, and I couldn't help myself. Just because it is the best part of the game, and I love it so much. So, you know, forgive me for, you know, going back and playing it again. You'll definitely see on screen my batteries are different. I think I have a 3, and here I have 8. Alright, go ahead and take care of these guys first. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The best part in the game. Are you guys ready to rock? You better hang on to your assholes, people. It's about to get heavy. But first, coffee.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
Fuck yeah!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Fireworks from here and help you
God damn, that shit's so fucking
Rock and roll capital of
badass.
America.
I love it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's all the time I have for right now. Join me next time while we journey to the Anderson Farm house. If you like this episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And slap that bell icon to stay updated on all my videos. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. You guys have a fantastic day.